Yo, what it do, YouTube? J Jones in the building. I think I did this backwards. Apparently I did this backwards. I knew the other video was made first. I usually don't like reacting to videos that I'm really not mentioned in. The second video was the one that Polo made that I was mentioned in. I wasn't mentioned in this one. Now I will say I wasn't really tripping about not being on the list, honestly. I want to be honest about that because again, I know a lot of people were mad and really upset that they weren't here or, you know, that they weren't on the list. I wasn't really messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the last video, I kind of found the basketball community to be a little, just kind of toxic, bro. It's just not how I like to carry myself, honestly, man. I'm a weightlifting guy, you feel me? I'm a weightlifting guy, so that's why I wasn't even tripping about not being on this list. I've been trying to train for an amateur fight for a couple of months now, but since everything that's been going on and, you know, the whole corona thing, everybody got time on their hands. So everybody's trying to, you know what I'm saying, run up their checks, start a little drama, but this has to end at some point. Now, what I'm thinking though is when this ends, everybody's just gonna act like everything is normal, like they weren't calling people out, and just try to move on, like just try to ease by. I'm not with that though. So if there's gonna be like some people who actually trying to hoop, and you feel like you should have been on the list or whatever, y'all need to play each other. We need to all try to figure out a way to hoop. Whether that's 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. It could be 5 versus 5, man. We need to figure out a way to hoop. But yeah, let's get into it. Again, I'm gonna be skipping around because I ain't really trying to just watch all this. But
about who's the best player on the court.
Okay.
While everyone's list is different, I think mine's the most accurate.
Hold on, let me say that though. Trey had a good point about that in the first video. I don't mind the most accurate top 10 basketball YouTuber list. If we disregarding skill, which people are doing anyways, you gotta put Flight on your list. You got to. Because he is top 10 in the community to be like played, to people want to play him. He's never really backed down from a challenge, female, male, whoever. That alone, I feel like it makes you top 10. Like the most accurate top 10 basketball YouTuber list. If it's not going by skill, who can really hoop, and just playing and just having fun on the court, Flight's on there. Flight's on there for me.
You'll see why. I'm going to be analyzing everyone's strengths, weaknesses, and skill them in the top 10
Bree
list.
Green. That's another one. Was she mentioned on? I don't even remember. I hope so. I got a lot of respect for Bree, man. Like you really got to check Bree. If not, she may get loose on you. Shouts to Bree.
Starting off the list at number 10, we have Kenny Chow.
Yeah.
Now, Kenny is an offensive threat on the court, but his defense at times can be lackluster.
Kenny's record. Talking to him yesterday. He said he was gonna let me know. Yeah, he said he was gonna hit me up once all this is over, so that everybody can get in the gym and, you know, make something happen. That would be good, bro. I'm gonna keep going. Who they have at number 9?
His record is 35-12, which is pretty impressive.
Jester.
He's an 86 overall, A finishing, A-.
Was this list based off who you play like or who you kind of look like? I think Polo was doing this based off people who he felt like they looked like. Jester's kind of underrated in the community though.
Shooting, B- defense, C+ strength, C+ speed, A rebounds, and B+ handles. Jester's best and B+ handles.
Okay, number 8, RiceGum. I don't know nothing about RiceGum except he was on Wild 'N Out. They said he hoops like Trae Young.
Rice's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing, while his handles are pretty
essentially
good. His strength and defense are almost non-existent. Rice isn't the biggest, but he is smart on the court. While playing catch, he uses his mind to his advantage, drawing fouls, fouling catch when he's under the rim, taking every opportunity to shoot while he could. RiceGum could shoot off the dribble and...
Send this to Trae Young and see what he say. Say we have a YouTube comparison. Like y'all gotta add the superstars too. Like y'all adding us, they check their stuff too, especially right now. This is a good opportunity for this. Send this to Trae Young and say, yeah, we compared you to RiceGum. They both have a lot of followers, so that should work out. Like something should happen. And then just let me know what he say.
With any hand in his face. Ty the Guy is who we have at the number 7 spot.
Ty the Guy.
Ty has been in the community for a while and is a tough opponent to play against.
I don't know
Ty has an impressive 18-5 record and is an 88 overall.
Again, I'm trying to focus on people like I've seen hoop. I don't know if I said this. I'm trying to focus on people that I've seen hoop, that I've ran with numerous times. I don't know too much about Ty the guy. They compared him to Pascal Siakam. Pascal is nice, bro. So I'm assuming, you know, Ty is nice. Let me check this
He has
out.
an A plus finishing, A shooting, A minus defense, B strength, B minus speed, A minus rebounds, and B minus handles. Ty is athletic, he could finish, he could shoot, and he has great defense. The only problem is he gets lazy sometimes on defense while he underestimates his opponents, but when he's trying, he's locked down.
I feel like I might have saw a lot of them early on at this at a SneakerCon event. I think so. You know, again, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with a lot of his content, but you know what I'm saying. Based off this, and I have heard his name around before. He doesn't seem to be a bad basketball player to me. The dunk was nice. The dunk was solid, bro. So
coming up at number 7, we got Cash Nasty. I decided to put Cash at number 6 since he relies on his body over his skill. Well, it is fair to say that it does work for him, being that his record is pretty impressive. Cash has an impressive 24-5 record. I got Cash at an 89.
I know he's a 1v1 player, but my best experiences with Cash on the court, like the switching, all that, like he's on that because he takes pride in his defense. So when we're switching, that's nice. When we trying to get rebounds, boards, he on that too. Like he is going to hustle, play hard. That's guaranteed. Man, his man is screaming. He already be up. Like that's the type. Hey, so to me, that's the type of stuff like I kind of take pride in too. And that's my point. You can't really tell how far somebody's game can go in 1v1. Like if you look at the footage from when we all hooped in China, that man was getting rebounds, going down, make a couple of little moves, and scoring. In 1v1, majority of the time, you just see him backing down. But, you know what I'm saying, that's part of his game too. But, you know what I'm saying, I think there's a little more there because, you know what I'm saying, I have played with him 5v5, and I have played with him 2v2 and against him 2v2, so I know his strengths and weaknesses as he knows mine. So I do think at some point, as you guys know, oh yeah, this lead me right to it.
He's one of the best, if not great, at taking contested layups.
We got to play him again. At some point, I think we got to run it back just because I think that's what the people want. And I'm hoping this time, you know what I'm saying. I feel like the last time, man, it was just a lot of tension around everything that was kind of happening. So we couldn't really, nobody could really be themselves when playing, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining that right. Like even, you know what I'm saying, like at the time with what was going on with me and Trey, like the best version of us on the court has not been seen by you guys. I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, back in the U of A days when we just go into the hyper, just trying to hoop. That's when we were really on the hoop grind like that. You know what I'm saying? Early Kick Genius days, chemistry was unmatched. We talk about the Kick Genius trap all the time. Yeah, like that wasn't even displayed here. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know what I'm saying, everybody just kind of needs to figure out a way to just be calm and hoop in a setting that's okay and chill for everybody. That's all I want, bro. Everybody just be straight, man. Shouts to Mal too. Mal got a good
contested jumpers. Mal's also left-handed, so the left-hand layup is also his go-to move.
That man jab step kind of quick. If you ain't on it, bro, yeah, he might get you. He's deceiving with the jab. I ain't gonna cap you on that.
T-Jazz is a 90 overall with an A+ finishing, A shooting,
me and T-Jazz go way back, man. Strength. He's a calm bucket. Like me, when I'm getting a bucket, it may seem like it's a little more forceful sometimes. Not all the time. There's some people who just get buckets and still look fairly calm. T-Jazz is one of those guys. Trey is one of those guys. They just look real calm when they getting buckets. Me, you know what I'm saying, I might make a couple, you know what I'm saying, ha, you know, I'm real exaggerative when I'm going to the record, but it looks a little easier for him. I like his game, though. I really do like his game, especially in transition.
He just is by far the best finisher on this list.
He'll rap you quick.
He's got one of the best handles on this list, comparable to Kenny, maybe even better, but his defense is substantially worse than others, but
he do got a nice
his offense kind of makes up for that part of the game.
Yeah.
He plays a lot
Hey,
like Kyrie Irving with his dribbles and his finishing. So for
TJ's
that, I
mid-range
gave him the Kyrie
underrated
Irving
too.
respect. But at number 3, we have Your Rage.
Shouts to
Rage,
Your
for the most
Rage,
part, is a
yo.
reaction and gaming channel. He
Yeah.
reacts to a lot of people in the basketball community and entertains
Hey.
everyone with his basketball knowledge and comedy.
Got body
Your
like
Rage
that?
doesn't, and he's got clamps.
I do like Duke's game. I know he had posted something on Instagram a while back before I really knew who he was. We met at the 2K event, this year's 2K20. We met at that event. I recognized him based off him posting one of his dunks on Instagram. The dunk was nice to say the least, man. I was like, yo, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know who he was at the time. But they were like, yeah, he's a YouTuber. And then I checked his channel out and I was like, oh, he streams 2K. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? He does his 2K thing. And I was like, hey, man, he can actually hoop, though. You can tell just how, like, his mannerisms, like, the way he moves on the court. Like, he's pretty comfortable with the rock. You can tell he probably grew up hooping a little bit. We just got to get some type of event going again. It doesn't necessarily have to be SneakerCon, but that was the good thing about the SneakerCon games is that it forced you to kind of bring your squad and hoop. We need something like that again. Again, it doesn't have to be one-on-one. It can be. Like, if it's one-on-one, everybody want to show up for a 1v1 tournament, I'll do that too. It can be 2v2. But I want to see some people, like, in game. That's my thing. Everybody has their thing, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on this list, they take pride in 1v1. Me, not so much. Not so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a 5v5 type of guy, bro, because I grew up playing like organized basketball. Even when we was hooping out, let me not even say organized. Even when we hooping outside, majority of the time, me and my bros would pull up and we'll try to play the next squad 5v5. That's how, you know what I'm saying, you really get better. That's how you can really tell, you know what I'm saying, okay, I might need to make this move here. That's how moves are like really created to begin with. Like, you got so much space at 1v1. Of course, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can hit your T-Mac, your Sham God, like all that is dope and all, but you know what I'm saying? Imagine doing that. You in transition. Boom, dime. Like, that's tough to me.
Plus defense, A strength, A minus speed, B
Oh,
plus
that's the
rebounds,
one
and
B
B
for
plus
Soul
handles.
Illuminati.
He's a consistent shooter from anywhere on the court, whether it be the 3-point, the mid-range, or the post. So none of these YouTubers hasn't played much 1v1s, but he is 3-1 and a 95 overall as well. I gave him A.
You wouldn't be surprised, but he kind of got bounced to be 6'10". He does, man. That man, even if I shoot like the little floater, I got to put it real high, or he might go get that joint. But that's pretty much all, man. This was the first list. I know a lot of people were, again, mad that they weren't on the list. Look, y'all can have my spot, bro. A couple people, you know what I'm saying, that should have been mentioned, which has already been talked about. Zach should have been mentioned. He's one of the best in 2Hype, in my opinion. Marcellus, you know, I don't think they mentioned Marcellus. They didn't mention B-Dot either, just because they're kind of like impersonators and they're not like in the basketball community. Yeah, depends on how you look at it. Both of them could have been mentioned at some point. They did right by putting T-Jazz on this because he has a lot of basketball content. Foreman Buckets is another good example of people that's not like in the community, but that got a duo that could stand in this community easily. Devin in the lab, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just see him as a trainer now, but we all know Devin can go. If you want to mention Devin in a basketball list, you can make that list too. I'm sure he wouldn't be mad at that. See where he ranks. Now that's somebody who's always down to hoop, for real, or play. All you gotta do is hit him up. He's gonna try to set something up to play. I know he's ready at all times. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We'll try to get something set up. I just don't want to get back in the gym and then we not play anybody, because I feel like that's what's going to happen. We're going to get back in the gym. It's a lot of talk now because everybody's just pretty much just trying to make money, which I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to hate on anybody trying to chase the bag, bro. You got to do what's best for you. But after this ends, though, please let's not forget that there needs to be some hooping done, because that's what started all this to begin with. I need to see that. We can do 3v3 as well. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody else in mind we can bring. Then it gets kind of touchy because he's not really a YouTuber or whatever. But 2v2, 3v3, 5v5, if it comes down to 1v1, I'm down for that too. Let's just hoop, though. Let's just hoop. That's all I got, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I wasn't talking too long. But this is the most accurate top 10 basketball YouTuber list. It's pretty accurate to me. Leave me off. I'm good with that. It became more inaccurate with the second list, in my opinion, because you compare me to Jimmy Butler. And that's just because of my hair. I don't really hoop like Jimmy Butler. I don't think so. Let's just get the hooping, though. I think it's about that time. So Yeah, man. I hope you guys are staying safe. You know, as always, I love you guys. We did react to your scent clips. I haven't even started editing that yet because of all this, but that's what I want to see. I want to see y'all hoop now, man. It's time for me to see y'all hoop. Y'all been seeing me hoop. I'm 26, bro. I ain't gonna keep hooping too much longer. I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm doing all this stuff one last time, bro, because of everything that's circulated. This is it. After this, I'm gonna say, look, bro, we done been down this road 15,000 times. Nothing's going to happen. It's my last shot, bro. Like MJ with the. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's bad. That's it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I'm about to get out of here. I'm out.